Good morning, everybody. After walking the dogs in this crazy weather, I'm going to start a project of redoing my table.
Yes, you look like a wet cat. You're all wet. What happened, Sasha? What happened? You're all soaked in wet?
She's not a rubber ducky.
She did not have her rubber. What? You didn't have a rubber ducky on? Sasha, you didn't have a rubber ducky on? You were trying to be a big girl?
Rubber ducky, no?
Well, somebody's excited. Junior Mama, are you all wet? She's troublemaker. Are you all wet? She's wet and she's excited.
Yeah, she's happy.
I got 2 wet dogs. Junior Mama. And they smell like wet dogs too. Huh, Junior Mama? Yes. Show everybody how you wipe yourself. Yes, you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Tell everybody why you mad. You didn't go doo-doo. That's why they cut your walk short. Yes, they did, Sasha. Yes, they did. Juju Mama did her business without a problem. Without a problem? She has no problems. She's excited. You, Sasha, will go back out later, okay? When the rain stops, okay? Yeah.
So I want to show everybody the table that I did. I turned brown table into this with chalk paint, and today I'm going to be doing this table. I apologize about the mess. I still have court going on and multiple projects at the same time. Okay, so I moved the table out. It's the brown one that we're going to be turning into this one. I did not finish the bottom yet. I'm still trying to make it blend so you don't see painting streaks. The hardest part was this. I have to first strip this paint, and let me tell you, it stinks. Let me clean up all this dust, and I use this product. And then we will strip this, and it's gonna look like that.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I have prepared, cleaned everything, protect the floor, garbage bag. Once I strip, I'll scrape it. So here is my technique. I use this, and it stings. However, it comes with the bottle. You put it in a bottle, you spray. I don't wait 15 minutes as it says because it works a lot quicker. You don't want to leave it on for too long because it actually dries out. So, and then I realized this works really good. You basically scrape it like that. I will show that part when I get to it. So let me put some in the bottle, spray the strip.
Nothing to do in that unit. We don't have to. That's a huge cost savings right there.
Which is good for me.
The price was pretty decent. It was at $179.9.
You want to make
Opportunity for upgrades.
everything covered like that. Don't miss a spot.
But you can
And if you missed a little spot like this, what I figured works is quickly do something like that. It's hard to show everything when you're working one-handed. So let me spray this whole thing and then give it a couple of minutes. This is how I do the trim, so because I don't want to damage too much of my bottom or leak down on the floor. So I spray here, and then I kind of blend in the empty spots like I showed you I do on top. I'm trying to hurry up and get closer to the camera. So then I travel it here. Some of it I pour like that, not to waste any product.
Hey, can you adjust my strap?
like this. I don't know if you guys can see that good.
Babe, you need live blade. All bras for $35.
Spray.
Liveblade.com. Over time, you go nose blind to the odors in your home.
And then
But
use
others
the
smell this.
leftovers to pick up.
Plug has 2 alternating.
You gotta work fast because it dissolves the paint and then it's not working anymore. And you really wanna have that all covered. And then keep moving it. And then keep going along. Now that I've finished the trim going all the way around, I will go back to the part where I first started to see if it scrapes and scrapes evenly. That looks like a good job. Now I want to see the trim. It's not bad either. I will give it 2 more minutes. Not bad. I will give it 2 more minutes and then I will strip the whole table. However, the spots where the stuff did drip, my advice to wipe it right away, only because so it's smooth. So when you paint over it, you don't have to like sand it. That's pretty much it. That's why we always strip the paint before we paint. See, I have some here too. So here's how I take it on the trim. I prefer to take the trim off first because I really have a good, nice, thick layer on top. So this is our first layer, which is very important. So I wipe it down on my carton here. Some of the stuff are not gone yet, but that's okay because we'll get that on the second layer. We can actually take a toothbrush, but if you're looking for that rustic look, you kind of maybe want to leave it there. Who knows? Depends what kind of look you're going for. I'm not painting on top of this one, the top, because I'm doing it like my other table. So what I'm doing is I'll get rid of it as much as possible, but I think I'm gonna leave some of it. So, because I'm painting like light colors, so the little black or brown dots, they're not really going with my look. Alright, I won't spend too much time showing you this because you get the idea. And the top will be easy because what I will do is, you know, just a straight layer like this. You get the idea, and then I will get to the bottom, to the end of the table, and then kind of smoosh it here. So then what I do is I take this off like this, and then I will throw it away. Make sure you have like some type of napkins there so you can wipe your thing, your plastic, clean. And this is really just to protect from it dropping on the floor. Okay, I finished the trim going around. Now I'll take this just in case and we'll do the top layer. I'd like to go first the one that's closer to the table because I don't want to ruin that, and I want to bring that in.
She's just getting to the age where playgrounds are...
So it's not ruining the rest of the table. And this is why we have this cardboard here for the extra.
That's the whole reason we're out here.
So we're not dripping anywhere, everywhere.
As a family.
And just keep working yourself. Keep it rolling. Straight, straight, straight. I did not turn the fan on because I don't want it to dry my product. But once I am done with the whole table, I will of course turn it on and keep it on so that the smell doesn't stay inside the house. I did this one pretty bad. I'm trying to wipe it this way so you guys can see it on camera. Because I would do it this way and I will block everything. You guys won't be able to see. So, and then I will just take the extra. Wipe it this way. Sometimes when you see a brown area, you can scrape it like this to see if it comes off or not. See? Because sometimes I'm trying to work slow, but at the same time work fast. Because it's burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes. Ugh. Look at all that. Look at all of that.
That's really nice.
Well, I finished the first layer, and because when you wipe it, it's not smooth wipe. It just kind of like crumbs up, like, you know, when you use an eraser, then you have to like wipe it on the floor, all the rest of the stuff. So I used that cleaning product just to kind of clean it all up, and then start my second layer. It's looking pretty good already. We're close, but we're not that close. See the difference? But we're almost there. At least the toughest part is done. This is not as bad. Hope I have enough product, because I don't have that much left. Oop, we don't want to spill this. So after cleaning it, I tried sanding it, thinking, well, maybe it will just see the sanding. Maybe I thought, but no, it's in the wood. So I do have to, can't cheat on this one, and I do unfortunately have to. But what I will do is, now that the tough part is over, the thick part, meh. So I will, I guess, try to do small pieces and wipe it right away. Wipe it right away. Not like right away, give it a few minutes and then, but small sections so that hopefully my product lasts. If not, then it is what it is. I'll just go buy a new one or something like that. Because the plan is to, this one is not done, guys. I'm still sort of playing, although it's kind of cool, see, like it all blends in. This, I still need to sand. And then I want to put really high gloss protection on it. See, like the brown spots I was talking about before? I'm sure some of it will come off with the sanding or whatever. But, you know, not too picky about it. So I put second layer of this product. The paint stripper, or whatever you want to call it. And let's see, I'm gonna keep it longer just because I really see, I don't know, how did I do the other one like that? I remember I kept testing the paint and I kept stripping it, so I don't know. I'll keep it long, but I gotta make sure it doesn't dry up so that if anything, I'll just deep sand it real good, and then what is what it is. Oh, that's right. I also used nail polish remover with the toothbrush in some spots. I'll try that next if it doesn't work. I don't know. She says she's not gonna fall off the couch.
Dude, mama, you gonna fall off the couch? Sassy, you watching her, honey, to make sure she doesn't fall off the couch? Or do you want mommy to pick you up? You want mommy? I'm sorry. I don't want you to fall. Here, like this. Oh, there you go. There you go. Massage. Who loves massages, huh? Who loves massages? Yo. Make sure your hiney doesn't fall, okay, my love? Sasinka. Sasuti, you still didn't go do-dos today? Dun. We'll go do-dos in Sisi's early today, okay, my love? Okie dokie. She's watching Mama work.
wanted to say for the second coat, when I use the plastic to get these little spots right here, you know, sometimes it, you know, basically eats my table. I realized that this little sponge, actually, you want to get something that's pretty much barely works, because it helps do a soft sand, basically, kind of, and then you're able to get that, you know, it helps clean that up. So the trim is pretty good. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this, but probably nail polish, I don't know, we'll see, remover. So let me finish the trim, clean that up, see how far I can get with that. Okay, apparently this took me all day. I mean, it's looking good. I'll leave it overnight. I just cleaned it all up with the sponge and everything to try to get the product off. I can still see some dry spots. I've been using, you know, whatever. What is this? Glass cleaner? Whatever. You get the idea. We'll see how this turns out tomorrow. Maybe clean up some more. But I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. You know, after sanding it, obviously it will lighten up like my other table. And then, you know, putting that high gloss on both tables, I think it's gonna look awesome. And then I think I'll be ready to paint tomorrow, so can't wait. But for today, I am done. Can't wait to get some pizza. So I'm getting ready to paint, and if somebody's interested in creating the same paint color as I mixed. I don't have the actual can, but am I gonna even be able to? So it's the same thing, but it says, instead of cream, it says gray on it. Country gray, but this is what the bottle looks like. Not sure if you can see it with all the sun shining. I don't know. Ah, there you go. So it's the same bottle, except over here it's gonna say country gray on it. Here's my little mixing container, and I put what I mix on top of that, so that the next time I want to create the same color for my next table, I know exactly how much I mixed. Then I mixed 4 of these bottles. Now I know why they do that. 4 of these bottles, and this is the brown sugar. And then I mixed 2 of these taupe. And I also have these brushes. I think they say this is, I washed it. I think they say this is the one you paint with and this is the one you use for the wax. But I'm gonna try painting with this one because for some reason it just seems to be getting inside the little grooves or whatever you want to call them. I used this one for the other table. It was small and it was easy to get in there because I didn't want to. These brushes are pretty expensive, but you can get away with, buy something small and get away with it that way. Let's see if I was right or not. Not bad. But will I be able to get it in that little, or do I need my small brush? Probably. Let me give it a try. Give it a good try. Give it a good try. Come on. Come on.
Last time I checked, I'm the guy who was a
Okay,
house
man.
client once. I would be with me if I were you.
So that's why I don't understand how they would do it with the brush that they recommend, the flat one. How would they? I don't get it. It will never get it in there. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I think right now, fellas, I need to know what you're thinking so I can give this guy some kind of direction.
Not bad.
Well, you guys been stalking me, which means he definitely wants the house, but...
So I'm going to finish painting.
I'll tell you as soon as I hear.
See if I need a second coat or not. Probably, because I did 2 coats on the other table. So I finished the 2 coats, and then what I did was go back with the roller and kind of blend everything in. Oops, I hope I didn't. Let me show you how I'm doing the bottom. So I did 1 coat of the roller with the bottom. Now because the paint is so thick, it leaves very thick streaks. So what I do is spray the water. Make sure you get it all wet, especially with the corners, because you can't go with the brush too close to that corner. You spray lots of water. Don't be afraid if there's a mistake. You can always fix it. And it always dries, right? Then what I do is apply paint on my roller, and you kind of want to do it even. But again, if it's not even, it's fine. So you do it like that. I'm just gonna show it real quick, but it does the job. And then yes, I also apply so that the paint is not too thick to the roller. Now I know it's gonna look crazy. See all this mess? Looks like a mud. Don't worry, all these bubbles disappear. All this, what do you call that? Foam? Looking like. All those bubbles go away. And then you just wait till it dries. You want it to be kind of sort of uneven, especially when you have a flat, long surface like this. And when the paint is really thick, it shows. And then when you put wax, it shows even more, because the wax gets inside the creaks. So we wait till it dries, see if we need another one of those. Just kind of play around with it. Also, while the sponge is still wet, I guess I've decided to do a little bit of this just to break up and soften up the paint. And then you get bubbles like this, and you just tap it, make it a little uneven paint. Clean up the corners. Looks good. Okay, I finished. It's dry. I like the way it came out. Now I'm gonna try to do a wax. Now I of course have the dark wax, the thick wax, and one of those very liquidy. I tried this before on my chair. I didn't really like it, So when I painted my first table like this, but the long one, the coffee one, I used this. But I would like to try this like full leg, see what happens. Because again, we can fix everything and it's worth the try. As much as I'm scared to ruin it, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, so starting with the liquid. Oh my god, I don't want to ruin it. Now I remember why I didn't like it. I didn't like the color. But we can always go back with the thick one. All right. Just want to see how that's gonna come out. I may have to use my thin brush to get in there. There you go. All right. And don't forget one of these lint, whatever, cleaning towel removers. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the way I like it. Let that one dry. Let me do the other one with the wax, the hard wax. Or should I do the rest of it? I don't know, we'll see. Let me show you what the thick dry one looks like on my other table. So this is the thick dry one on this first table that I did. See, I did this side. Wasn't done with that one yet. Well, which I like a lot better. So with the liquid one, I'm going to finish. Ooh, it dries quick. Oh no. I'm gonna finish the leg. It's not easy to work quick and try to videotape at the same time. It's actually not that bad. You do have to work quick though, very quick. Make sure I don't make a mess. I don't know, you tell me. Between that one and this one. It's not bad. Compared to my other one. I don't know. I can't really tell. Here's that one. And here's this one. I don't know. Well, I'm going back to the hard wax. I literally do not like the liquid. Look how terrible and ugly it's coming out. So I'm going back to the, here's what this leg looks like. With the wax, it's totally terrible. Look at this. Bottom, I almost screwed up, but everything, of course, is always fixable. All right, so we are going to do wax. Let me get it so you guys can see. There you go. Okie dokie. And honestly, it's a lot easier to apply. The other one, I kept using water, kept trying to take off the layer, and after you do so many times, you're kind of scraping off the paint. You don't want that either. Then you're kind of screwing up too much. You definitely don't. Look at that beauty, huh? Look at that beauty. And here's the awesome part. I think it's more realistic. Much prettier than this. That's crazy. All right, going back to the wax. That's all I can do. Hopefully I can fix this mess. If anything, I'll just have to, let's see if I can even, see if I can do it now. Probably not. I may have to take that off with water. I'll come back to it. Let me finish this one. Tell me that that is not much better than this side. Look at that ugliness. Look at that ugliness. Versus this side. Crap. Well, I'm in for it, for a lot of fixing. I'm gonna... No, it's all done. Came out real nice. Beautiful. I thought I was gonna fix something today, but after looking at it, it came out real nice. Here's the first one I did. Here's my second one, and I got one more to complete.